What are the rarest designer bags that are currently in season or going to be available very soon? In today's video, we are going to be covering the hottest designer bags that you will be lucky to get your hands on right now. Make sure you don't pass up on a true collector's piece by watching today's video. Hey everyone, my name is Steph. If you are new to this channel and love designer bags and luxury in general, you are in exactly the right place. Make sure you join us by hitting the subscribe button and the bell down below. A rare item is a combination of beauty, scarcity, and desire. When all these three things marry up, that is when you find an item that is truly special. But it also makes that item generally very hard to get. For further details on any of the bags that I take you through today, I will pop links down below to somewhere, if there is somewhere that I can take you to find out more information. Now, I wanted to make sure that this video featured bags that weren't completely unachievable. This is not like the world's most expensive designer bags. These are bags that are in season right now, and if you have been on a wait list or if you are incredibly lucky, you might be able to get hold of them. Make sure you stay tuned until the end of the video because I'm going to be sharing which out of these bags I am literally hitting the refresh button on my browser like all day, every day to try and get hold of. And if you aren't already on the Handbagholic email list, I will pop a link down below. It means you are never going to miss an exclusive discount or video release again. Okay, let's dive straight in. Bag number one. This isn't a bag as such, this is a colour. This is a colour combination and it's from one of my favourite brands, Chanel. This is the emerald green. Now, this came out, I believe it was last season, and this emerald green, it's like an iridescent green with gold hardware. These puppies were incredibly hard to get hold of, and if you did manage to get one, resale prices are through the roof. I have seen classic flaps sell quite quickly at well over like £10,000 plus. And I have good news for you emerald lovers out there. This colour is coming back for 22S. I'm not sure if it's exactly the same shade, but it is another emerald green colour, and I can confirm it's absolutely gorgeous. Make sure you get in contact with your Chanel sales associate. If you don't have one, I would advise going to the Chanel website and using their contact form to be put in touch with one and try and get on a wait list. I think this is going to sell out. I don't think you will really see much of this emerald collection out in store available to buy, but there definitely will be like the one-off piece there. But yeah, if you missed out the first time round, I would definitely keep my eye out this time. And if you are a green lover, you might have noticed my dress today. I am in love with this dress. It is from Reiss and I'll pop a link down below for you. Rare bag number two is the Chanel 19 So Black. Anything so black from Chanel, this is when they basically do all the hardware and leather in black, as opposed to like black and gold or black and silver. The great thing about So Black and like black on black is that it basically goes with absolutely everything. No matter what your jewelry, if you like to mix up like gold and silver, it doesn't matter because your bag won't have either of those hardwares, it will just have all black. Now the So Black, I have heard that these have been incredibly limited. I do know people that have managed to get them here in the UK, but I do believe most of them have been on wait lists for this bag. Now, I have also had confirmation that the trendy CC is coming out in a So Black colour combination. I recently just unboxed my trendy CC. If you haven't seen that, I'll pop a link up here for you. I got mine in the smooth black leather with the gold hardware. I don't regret that purchase because for me, black and gold is a classic. However, I can't lie, if the black on black, So Black trendy was available at that time, I definitely would have seriously considered it. Would still like to seriously consider it, but I feel like it would be too similar to the one that I've already got. But I've literally seen people in forums talking about this bag. I have no doubt, I don't know if waitlists are open yet, probably not. But yeah, you're going to have to be quick if you want to get hold of any of these So Black pieces from Chanel. Bag number three is from Dior. Now, this is a Lady Dior. Lady Dior is like the classic style from the brand, and a lot of people really like this bag. I haven't been a huge fan because I don't love the handles so much. However, I do feel like recently they've brought out the Lady Dior in the matte black version, and that has been incredibly popular. They then brought out the matte black diamond motif, which I personally went on a mission to London to track this bag down to try it on. I can confirm it was absolutely gorgeous. It's such an edgy bag. This isn't particularly a rare bag. You can, at this time of filming anyway, you can literally go on the website and order it. I'll pop a link down below. However, there is a holographic version of this bag that has popped up on the website. You cannot buy it. I contacted my SA in London because I was like, oh my gosh, I need to see this. Like, it feels like such a special piece. It's definitely not for the faint-hearted, but it's one of those things that you kind of just know it's like a little rare gem. And he confirmed there was like 4 given to people in the UK and there was maybe like a few abroad. But other than that, it's a very limited piece. So unless Dior decide to start mass producing this bag, I think they would do very, very well with it. But I kind of like the idea as well that it is a rare piece. So this is the Holographic Diamond Motif Lady Dior. If anyone ever spots this in stock, please let me know. The next bag is Insta famous, seriously. This is the Chanel heart bag. The heart bag comes, I believe, in 4 different sizes. You've got like a micro version, belt bag, small, medium, and then a large. All of them, apart from the large, pretty much can't really fit a phone in. Maybe like the medium size can. People have been going crazy for this bag. These bags are not impossible to get. Most generally not see many of these out in the stores. They are so popular. Waitlists are now closed for a lot of them. The pink and the purple have just been released. We've had, so the beginning was white, gold, black, and now it's pink and purple. I have no doubt we will continue to see the Chanel heart bag, but they are selling for huge premiums because they have been so hard to get. And like I said, if you weren't on a wait list like many, many months ago, they can be just impossible to get your hands on. The next collection, this isn't a bag, this is going to be a collection, I know is going to be sell out, queues, like good luck getting anything, good luck getting on a waiting list. It's probably only going to be released to very special customers. Louis Vuitton and Supreme are collaborating again. I do not have any further details other than Louis Vuitton is saying it is coming soon. As soon as I hear anything, I would definitely be sharing over on my Instagram. My handle is at handbag_holic. Head over there if you like designer bags and luxury. Yeah, I will post my stories when I do get any updates on this collection. As we know, the last Louis Vuitton and Supreme collection sold out. Things now, even to this day, sell for such a huge premium, and I'm very excited for a second like drop of this collaboration a few years later to see what it might look like. But I literally have zero doubt in my mind getting your hands on a piece of this collection is going to be tough. The next bag is an Hermes bag. So it is the Birkin bag, which we all know in general is quite a hard bag to get hold of. You can't walk into a store and go and buy one most of the time. You literally have to show your loyalty to the brand before they will offer you one, whether that is in terms of making purchases or yeah, just getting on with a sales associate. One of the rarest bags that I've been made aware of recently is actually, so you've got all your kind of Himalayan style, your crocodile. It's actually the version of the bag. It does have a name, which I've now forgot. I will put the name in the description box, but this Birkin bag, it is basically half exotic leather and half kind of normal leather. And someone said these are like one of the rarest bags from Hermes. Reason being is that to go full on like crocodile exotic leather, you are looking at a lot of money, okay? Potentially into the hundreds of thousands of pounds. Whereas the half exotic, half leather is actually at a more reasonable price point. So I believe in terms of like the UK, they retail around £17,000. So that is a lot more reasonable than the full exotic versions. And for this reason, they have such high demand that they are just so rare. And I can genuinely say I have only ever seen like 1 or 2 of them ever come up for sale on like a reseller website. They do seem incredibly rare, and I now understand why. It's because they have the like touch of the exotic, but they have a price point that is much more reasonable. And finally, the last collection that is definitely not impossible to get, but I can definitely see them becoming really hard to get, and I've already seen them being put on reseller websites for way over retail. This is the Louis Vuitton Sunrise collection, and yeah, these pieces in the US, I believe, have sold out. In the UK, they went live today at this time of filming, so it'll be a few weeks in advance when this video actually comes out. And it's sold out in the morning. I do think they put some more stock on, so I think they're kind of layering the stock availability. but I have heard that there have already been queues down at Harrods to get your hands on a piece of this. And it's definitely a love-hate kind of, you either love it or you hate it. Personally, I quite like it. I think it's fun. So you've got the pastel-y colours, which is like your pink and your blues and your mints. Then you've got the khaki versions, and you've also got the midnight, which is the neon and black. The most popular by far is going to be the pastel. You can kind of just tell, like, it's quite a really feminine, fun print, and I feel like it will appeal to quite a lot of people, but some people will prefer the khaki and some will prefer like the midnight. Either way, if you want to get your hands on a piece of this collection, I would advise you do it as quickly as possible if it is in stock at Louis Vuitton. These collections only come out once for like a season and then they never come out again. This is why I don't hold back with Louis Vuitton and their limited edition. I will order it, and you know, if you get it, send it back if you find that it's not for you. But if you miss out, you will then find pieces like I'm already seeing with this Sunrise collection on marketplaces like eBay, StockX, and the amount you would have to pay to buy one is like sometimes up to like double what it actually costs to get it from Louis Vuitton. What do you think to these rare bags that aren't impossible to get, but you would be lucky to get your hands on? Let me know in the comments down below. And I promised at the start of the video that I would reveal, out of the collections and bags that I've just been through, which one I'm going to be hitting refresh on the most. Like what collection do I want to get my hands on something like so much? This is an interesting one because, to be honest, all of them to a degree, all of them are like beautiful. I can imagine will just be absolutely incredible, amazing pieces to add to any luxury collection, but I have to whittle this down to one. So I have got a few pieces from the Louis Vuitton Sunrise collection, so I can rule that one out. I got the bags that I wanted. I'll pop a link to that video up here for you so you can watch the unboxing. The next one would actually be, and this is a hard one, but it would actually be the Lady Dior in the holographic. And this surprises me a little bit because, again, I'm not the biggest fan of the Lady Dior. I'm not so keen on the handles, but as soon as I saw this on the website, and I love the matte black one, I think it's like so edgy, but there's something about the holographic one that I just love, and I feel like I do actually want a sparkly piece in my collection. I have very sensible bags in my collection right now. I've got like tans, monograms, blacks, tweeds. I feel like I've been super sensible, and now I want to add maybe a few more fun pieces. So that is the one that I would go for. Let me know in the comments which one you're liking the look of the most. As mentioned at the start of the video, if you aren't on the Handbagholic email list yet, I will pop a link down below for you. Join us. It means you are never going to miss out on an exclusive discount for Handbagholic subscribers or a video release again. Make sure you don't go anywhere because coming up next, I will link my latest video release here for you. And over here, we are going to be luxury shopping in London. You aren't going to want to miss this, guys. Enjoy.